Oh shit, I'm 2 minutes late starting this. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's sort out the output. There we go. Just need to shorten that down a bit. Someone's messaging me. My dog's going mental. This is all going to hell. Welcome everyone to the 90th annual Desolation Station live stream. I am in the Legacy chat, alone, streaming, again, like always. That wasn't what I meant to click, but oh well. I've just got some random playlist playing. Song requesting is on. Let me just re-enable that text. That's not it. I can delete that. That's all the meme shit from the last stream is still here. Did I delete the song request? Oh fuck. Wait, is this? Okay. I have that. Good, I need that. That's important. That is very important. That is my picture of Tony Romanelli. Anyway, let's hope someone actually watches this because, you know, I don't like streaming this. It's slow. Does it really slow me down though? Like, that's one of the things I want to know because I'm slow anyway. No. Perfect. Yeah, I moved on to the hangar. So far, these 3 rooms here... The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? Okay then. Yeah. This corridor, these 2 rooms are completely finished. Currently working on this area. Once I get this done, I'll be moving on to there, then the cave, then this corridor, then this area, then that cave, then there, then there, then there, then there, that little corridor, and finishing off with the other hangar. Yes, it will be a mod for Battlefront 2 eventually, when I get round to it, because Fab is probably not going to get round to this, so it might be my thing. My own map. How special that will be. If it is made by me, expect like the most hype for a mod ever. Like, you think the 4 days of streaming for Legacy's release is anything? Oh no, wait until I finish this. Oh, it's gonna be streamed for a whole month. Just continuous stream. Really psych you all up. Let you know that this is the big boy. This is the mod that's going to change everything. Google it. It's Battlefront 3's version of Police Massa. Literally. As in, that's how it plays. It is just Battlefront 3's version of Police Massa. Although it will not play exactly the same as it does in Battlefront 3, because in Battlefront 3 R70217 you can walk outside, which you won't be able to do on Battlefront 2. Mainly because there's a massive underground section directly underneath it. If I can get this entire area, like, or at least enough so I can just finish it tomorrow. I've not worked on this in a couple of days, came back to it today. Got bored of playing Nuclear Winter on Fallout 76. Why is that? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, there isn't. It's just elevated for some reason. Well, I don't know what texture to use here. It's elevated. gonna fire a shot in the dark and do that. Like, why is it elevated? I don't know. Oh shit. I thought they were joined, apparently not. I think... Oh, chat. Oh, that chat. Okay, that hit me. I think you started it. I'm pretty sure you did the other hangar. You did... Yeah, you did this bit here. Because this bit was done by you. And I think the rest of it was a mix. But no, yeah, you started this bit. So I think you did the other hangar. Okay. Well, if you have, then, well, fuck's sake. What have you done? I need to know. I'm not going to waste my time remapping this area. Because I don't think it's in my archive. Oh shit, no, it's in the... Fuck. There we go. Unless you've done it more recent than this. This is all I know you've done. And even then, most of the fucking screenshots are by me. Right, if you've done that area, then... Fuck off. Right, exactly what have you done? Because I know you started this a long time ago. If you've done this area, then yay, because I can get rid of all this then. I'm guessing you haven't done any of the actual map, unless you... I know you started this room, but I don't think you ever finished it. Everything except the roof. Which, we need better communication here, because there's like a 5-second delay. Because of how YouTube does streams. Unless you're referring to here, everything but the roof. It's nice to see you pay attention to my YouTube though. Yeah, I finished this couple. Yeah, I'm actually really proud that I actually finished this room. I honestly thought I'd never get this finished. And then I did it, and I was like, yay, I finished a room. And then I finished this room. And then fine. I still need to go over this corridor because I did this corridor long before a long time ago. And that was back before I knew anything about what I was doing. So I guarantee you if I zoom into any wall here, I mean I got an unfinished bit there that's just shown up. Hello. But if I zoom into any of these walls here, or even the floor, I guarantee you I could find several UV errors because, yeah, I fucked that massively. Oh, Discord, neat. Right, you've done the north. Oh, great, it's an FBX. Time to roll the dice. Can it be imported? Because it might be the wrong FBX. It's on desktop. Hello? Is it anywhere? Oh, you're calling me. Neat. Sorry, it's muted. Hello?
Alright.
Hello there.
I'm gonna help you out with this.
Neat.
So, I'm gonna get you some images so you can find out which textures go where. I'm gonna help you rename some of these files here.
Yeah, they're all still fucking hex.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them renamed already on my drive,
so you've done that hanger, yeah?
Yeah, I did all of the floor pieces. I think all of the walls. I may be missing a few pipes in there.
Because I'm not gonna open it in the stream because that involves firing up Maya, and Maya loves to fuck my GPU over.
Okay, well, which file do you need it in? Do you need it in like OBJ or?
I can take FBX, but it needs to be before a certain date.
Okay, which date is that?
I usually export 2012, and that works.
Okay, hold on. Let me go check.
I think 2015 is the one that doesn't work.
Right, I have the 2012 one.
Right, yeah.
See if this one works.
Because before I got Maya working, I was trying to get models, trying to convert the raw models so I can use them in Blender, and yeah, no, that didn't work. So I was like, fuck, and I had to keep going back and forth until I found one that worked. Right, let's try importing that again. Hopefully this time it will work.
So I'm going to send you images of which files are named which. And so you can.
Are you sure you're exporting the actual model? Because I'm not getting anything when I import it.
You aren't? Hold on.
It's as if you're just exporting, unless it's really fucking tiny, which it probably is.
It might be really tiny on your end, because it shows up on UU3D for me.
Well, my scale's the same as... Yeah, it's just really, really diddy.
Okay, multiply it by 10 and
You've sent me the vehicle hanger.
Yeah, that's the one that you're working on, right? Yes, it is, because it matches up the rotation. So
yeah, that's one of the rooms I'm missing. I thought you were talking about the actual landing zone.
Oh, fuck no, I'm not going to tackle that.
Oh, neat. I get to do that, because, you know, I've actually figured out how the patterns work at the same time. It's just a fucking pain in the arse, you know.
I can still send you pictures of which textures go where.
Yeah.
Which should help you out
so
a lot.
You've done the other vehicle hanger. Brilliant. So that's both the vehicle hangers. Let's scale it up.
Now what scares the shit now what should scare the shit out of you is those curved hallways right in front of you, the one that leads to that refinery room.
These ones? The two...
Yeah, those ones. You're gonna have a great time making those.
How so?
Because there's a bunch of merged faces.
There's merged faces all over this fucking piece of shit. I've modeled... Because of the export method, there are areas where the LOD is mixed in with the model, and because of how ridiculously detailed the LODs needlessly are, it's hard to tell them apart. So there's times where it just fucks up.
Well, I'm working on getting a model from Free Radical, but I don't think the guy's going to respond to me because, well, I mean, I got into a call with him and, you know...
Right, that's not rescaling. I'm just going to rescale it in Maya. So that doesn't need to be there. Boom, you're gone. Okay, that's a bit of an exterior, just, you know, casually there. I don't think I actually need that, by the looks of it.
Because you didn't merge the vertices, that's why.
Well, this is an FBX, I believe I'm pretty sure it's the one you sent me.
Okay, so which room are you going to be working on next? So I can help you out with that.
I'm going back to the... After I've done the hangar I've just fucking deleted. Good job, me. Where is it? Bring it back. There it is. I need that.
You need that. You need a picture of that. Okay.
No, I don't need a picture of that. I can figure that out. Because that's basically, when it comes to Xenia loading, anything beyond these rooms here will be fucked by the time I reach them. So beyond the caves, the control room.
You have to remember that I have an XDK and I have all the textures loaded on my end, so
Yeah.
I can actually...
I can use any for these areas. Just once I get beyond that, that's past the time where the textures are loaded and they begin to unload and become fucked. And
Okay.
so basically.
Okay, so just tell me, like, which rooms do you need right now?
Right now, I could do with the control room.
Which room?
The,
that room?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, your stream's a little bit... like,
I know,
delayed, so...
YouTube hates me. Bear in mind, I'm pretty... Yeah, you should have seen the time. By the end of the timer, the delay was a solid 20 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Because, streaming for four days continuously was a terrible idea.
I was thinking about streaming some of my game dev, and then I realized, oh shit, I gotta learn C++ because, the methods that I'm using right now are currently ass.
So, don't need you. Bye-bye, vehicle hanger. You're not needed. Luke's done you already.
Well, it's not completely finished, but it's mostly done.
I know, but if I'm going to finish it, I'm going to have to edit it separately because it's not the scale of the model, and I need to scale up in Maya because Blender wouldn't scale. It was like, fuck you. No, it's going to stay tiny.
Okay, so I'm going to bombard you with like 40 different pictures, so...
That's good, I can use them. Because
Okay. I'm going to try... first person...
Do you know why Omar's getting bombarded with bots on his shitty Discord server?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, it's awfully suspicious he was getting bombarded with the bots the day before Crow comes back.
I haven't even seen Crow, honestly.
Yeah, he's not added you yet. He immediately contacted me after joining Omar's server.
I'm not gonna accept his friend request right now. I'm too good for him.
Oh, he's a medical student now, apparently.
No fucking way.
Apparently.
That guy's a dumbass. There's no...
according to him, he got fucking scooped up by police. Yeah.
Scooped up by police.
And he was dumped in a mental institution.
Ah, so he was a drug dealer.
No, I don't know what he got caught for. It was either the drugs or the child pornography, one of the two.
Oh
or both.
God. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure if you have... let me go check to see if you have the faces there for this thing that I'm going to be sending you. Because there's like this edge crease here, or whatever. That... try to see. What the fuck is it with this shit? I feel bad for you because you don't have like a merged like model with like merged verts.
No,
so
I don't have.
Like...
No, this model is hell.
So you just have like different fucking random pieces that are just like uncombined for no reason.
Yeah. But there's like so many areas where there are just multiple faces for a thing. When I'm, as much as I want to be the one to port this to Battlefront 2, I sort of want to make Fabricio do it just because of how much you're gonna have to fucking optimize this model.
Okay.
Because there are
hold on.
so many random faces everywhere.
I don't think that you have the texture for this bit here. I'm not sure.
Send me, because I don't have all my textures loaded right now.
I gave you my updated texture folder, right? But it's just that I don't think I extracted all of it, even though there's like 200 something different textures. It's just not fucking there.
I currently have in my Desolation Station folder a grand total of bear in mind I deleted all the normal speculars and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Because Blender doesn't support them while editing. 105.
What? Wait, 105 color textures?
I actually am beginning to think I didn't delete them all. I only have 105 textures. Yeah, that's including the sky, which was.
I was gonna say, like, Jesus fucking Christ, what do you have 105 color textures? That's ridiculous. Not even Dantooine has that many textures.
Unless I'll probably missed a couple of speculars then. A lot of speculars because, to be honest, I can't fucking tell the difference most of the time. Because, Jesus Christ, this map is so grey when you remove everything.
Well,
without the lighting, this map is like just grey.
It took 16 times the detail now. So 16 pictures for one room in that control room. So hoping that's enough for you. So I'm gonna upload that to Mega right now.
Oh boy, pictures. Reference.
Map
My
files,
favorite
so
thing.
I'm hoping that you can upload bump map. I'm not upload. I mean, open bump map files in Windows, because I know that some computers can't. They turn all gay and shit. So. All right, that's uploading right now. So, take a picture of another room. This area shouldn't be too bad, actually. So,
which area?
The control room. It should take you all maybe like an hour to finish it.
Maybe things do take a lot longer in Blender.
Yeah, you're right, actually, because Blender.
I managed to get 2 rooms done in these 2 rooms, which I had already started beforehand. Plus all the little doorways and shit.
Okay, keep in mind that the roof of this thing also has an outline, so it has like one of those like
skirts.
The same outline as like the floor, where there's like this like indent at the floor. So it should have all the faces there. You just have to apply the texture. So I guess while this is uploading, I'm gonna take pictures of this room, and then you should be set for that big fucking one.
No, it doesn't take. It would take an hour if it was lower poly, but the problem with Blender, it doesn't like high poly models. Well, it's designed for you to work on the model. The problem is with Blender, it doesn't like it when the model's already made. It gets all autistic, like, oh fuck you, you shouldn't have this many polys. It's unwrapped all this crap. It's got smart unwrap, which is basically if you want to fuck your texture massively. And
so you should be using Maya for this.
I really should, but I need to learn Maya, and I can't be fucked to do that when, you know, I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, because Maya's going to take me ages. Bear in mind, I'm still learning shit about Blender, like when Fab told me how to quickly select stuff, which has been greatly helpful. Fab knows more about Blender than me, that's scary. Congratulations on your demotion in Legacy.
I don't really care. I'm not getting him anything, to be honest, because like a lot of the files that I have are like just smuggled out of like big.
Oh, don't worry. He's also delayed my getting of the assets.
Again?
Yeah, now it's he has to fix the entire pre-demo before I can get them, despite the fact that I can help fix the pre-demo. Because I have a rough idea of what's wrong with it.
So basically, he's an idiot.
He's pretty much, yeah. Because I actually really want him to give me that, because I was going to go ahead and start making maps, because he clearly, you know, has shit to do that doesn't involve making new maps.
Like smoking weed.
Smoking weed and fixing his already existing maps. When that all works, then yeah, maybe I have faith in him with Desolation Station. Bear in mind, I don't even want to work on this because I know it's going to be hell. But at the same time...
I don't even want to work on this because I know that when I place this inside the editor, it's probably going to fucking crash, so...
Nice.
Because UE4 doesn't like it when I place extremely large maps inside the game files. It goes like, ah, that's gay, and then just fucking crashes.
I noticed. I tried to import raw Coruscant into UE4, and he's like, no.
Well, did you import it as like one massive file?
Yes, that didn't
Yeah,
work.
no, that doesn't work.
Omar wants to join our call.
Sure, why not?
Right, let me just add him. Now we have a new group. I'm gonna go find the one we were in last time and get rid of it because I don't need to be in there. Could you mute yourself, Omar? I don't like listen to my own voice, surprisingly. Oh, it is gone. Neat. Thank you. I hate it when I get notified by a random group, 6 months down the line when some random guy leaves. Right. That's all the plates done. Does that just leave the big?
This is annoying as fuck.
Don't worry, Desolation Station shares its architectural design and texture choice of another Battlefront 3 map. That also, it does, yes. Dathomir is basically the same. Just, a bit more annoying because you don't even have a high detailed model of that. Have fun. Because I'm not doing Dathomir. I'm not an idiot.
I'm probably gonna have to do that later down the road. I fucking do not want to do that.
The last map.
It probably will be the last map if I'm being honest. Or Yavin. Yavin is a pain in the ass. I have no idea how the hell Jack Gilson was able to just willy-nilly create that fucking model without any issues.
Why? What are you having problems with?
It's just too much. Like, it's a lot of fucking shit.
Because I'm preparing it specifically for Battlefront 2, meaning it gets away with a lack of detail. I'm not having too much problem adding polys to that.
Okay, here's pictures for the first room of Desolation.
Neat.
The first part of the room.
Yeah. Bear in mind, one of the things that really pissed me off until I figured out Blender has a neat tool for it is that you know how all the pathways and stuff are lined by the little stone bricks?
Not really bricks, but okay.
Well,
yeah, sure,
they're there. I figured an easy way to add them on Blender because in-game they're still the same level. They're not an additional... They're still pretty much the same surface.
Right, so you need to apply new material and then wrap those UVs around that material.
Pretty much.
It has to be like a straight line. You can't have any curves in that UV map because otherwise it'll show up incorrectly. So,
right, hello.
So much fun with this room. Wow. Yeah,
Blender hates curves. Open in MS Paint.
You don't have the ability to open them in that Pictures app?
What?
You don't have the to open them in that...
I do, it's just I don't like using Windows Pictures. I prefer to draw dicks on the images.
Okay.
I use MS Paint for everything, trust me, it's fine.
Alright, and here's the second group of pictures.
Yes.
Wait, why are you working on that hanger now? I thought you were...
Oh no, I said because I'm working on this and I know all this, because I can get to this on Xenia fine before it fucks up. This room I can't because it's...
Hold on. Which room is that? Because I know that's wrong. I know for a fact that's wrong.
What, the floor?
Yeah.
Do you want me to boot it up and show you, Luke?
I can show you myself, for fuck's sake.
Alright, let's have a competition.
I'm like 99% sure that it's wrong.
You're 99% sure that I've done that floor incorrectly so far, bear in mind it is still massively unfinished.
Yeah.
The areas I have already done are incorrect. If it does load
Yeah,
it.
it's incorrect.
How
You're
so?
missing a lot of lights and
Send me, what?
what?
Well, what's wrong?
Hold on, let me go get a good picture for you.
Yeah, get me a picture.
I'm gonna
Because
fly a ship in first person.
I've only done 2 sets of textures at the moment, which are the actual panels and then the mass floor texture that's used everywhere. I haven't actually done the details like the vents and the lights.
Okay, don't fucking land. Whatever, retard. I can't really like get like a good picture because
Right, I've just booted up, you know. Uh, oh, okay, yeah. Floor panels. This texture. I can't do the lights. Oh my god,
you
it.
don't have the can. Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill my picture, buddy. Wow.
Okay, I got my TIE fighter stuck. Okay, nicely done me. And the FPS is massively dropping, so fuck that. So, okay, get me a picture. I want to know exactly. Okay, I'm guessing the new link is. There's another folder called Pictures. Neat. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's wrong, because that's roughly the right tech. I think it's the wrong size, but you know, that's going to be fixed eventually. Actually, I've got an idea. If I unwrap it all at once, it should. 2 panels are larger than the others. What? No. Select that as well. You unwrap. What 2 panels are larger? Oh yeah, the side ones. That's the wrong texture. I want that. Consistency.
You know what? I'm just gonna get you that hanger bit area later. You know what I'm gonna focus on? I'm just gonna focus on this third part of the room, so you can start on that.
All right.
And then yes.
So what have I already done wrong?
Just like the big connecting a few things. It's just don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about
Because I
it.
haven't done the light patterns yet, if that's what you're referring to. I've only done the. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. Yeah, I see it. I see it now. These are not these panels.
Yes.
These are the other panels.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Very minor mistake that I accidentally slipped up, even though I did see it in Xenia both times, but I didn't remember it. I only remember it because that's what it's like on the other hangar. Okay, now to go through and redo all this. And it's going to be even more annoying to do because it isn't as easy to fucking line up as it is on the other one. And Blender's rotation tool is autistic. And okay.
No, I highly suggest that you count how many panels are being shown on the roof and on the walls, so you can match them up correctly and make them look right.
Yeah, that's something I've sort of been neglecting in other areas of the map, but most of the time it's not a massive deal. But in areas like that where it's a repeating texture for an entire room, yeah, that's going to need matchup.
Because most of them should, like, when you wrap them, most of them should just immediately, like, match up with other bits of the room. So that's why I'm saying that you should really be counting these.
I will be with pictures too. To be honest, this is probably one of the most the most complex room in Desolation Station.
Well, I'd still
Well, actually,
worry about that curve.
nah. It's got competition with the main connector.
Yeah.
Basic.
That curved hallway is a bitch.
The curved hallway is going to be a bitch, but yeah, I can see it. But are they? Is each capsule the same size? Because I could just do one and then duplicate it over the other ones. It would require a fuck ton of lining up, but if done correctly, then
you would have to do the straight stuff first, and then the curved stuff second, and then copy the curved stuff and the straight stuff.
curves.
Otherwise, you're gonna be facing a lot of issues. Because if you just copy just like straight stuff, it won't look right. It won't match up. So
I can just copy the entire capsule at once.
maybe like the straight capsule.
But I keep all the
working.
The straight capsules all the way over here. True.
Yeah, but you can see that some of them are kind of like curved-ish. I don't know how to say it. They're kind of curved, so.
Are they curved? I'm pretty sure they're all just straight and are just rotated.
You can copy and paste.
Oh no! I see it now.
Yeah.
This wall here is shorter than that wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I swear to God, this map was designed to torment whoever decided to try and recreate it.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, like, well, I make that sound wrong, but if you know, like, which capsules match which, you can just copy and paste them when you're done, and then.
I can probably I'll probably only have to do one of the corridors, then yeah, duplicate the cap. Actually, no, I can't because again, they've designed this map to torment me. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do each capsule individually.
I don't really think so. I don't think so.
I'm gonna have you
can check. You can check to see if it matches.
I can do those, the two straight ones on that side with that straight one there. But when it comes to this curve's more sharp than that curve, meaning these are gonna have these little walls here are different sizes to the walls there. Meaning, yeah, I can do the straight ones duplicated, but the rest will need to do individually, unless... It annoys me because Blender's UV copying tool only works in object mode, and of course this is all one massive object.
Wait, can you merge verts in that program?
Merging verts, I probably can. Just not in object mode.
You'd have to combine all of those and then merge the verts. Let me see if it works on my end. So if that's the case, I'm just gonna fucking resend you the whole fucking hallway thing.
Just resend me the whole model apart from the 3 rooms I've already done. Well, 4. Because, yeah. There are massive problems that I'm unwilling to face.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh well.
Oh no.
Well, you're kind of slow. Yeah, I can't really do anything about this, Chief.
Okay, so it's... Alright, I'm gonna have a great time. Right, yeah, back to... So that's that. Yeah, so it's just those panels that are wrong. Everything else is correct. I just need to add the patterns, whatever the fuck goes around the edge, which I'm guessing is just a little... Fuck, I'm gonna...
send you the third texture thing, and then, yeah.
That'll be enough to have me through to the weekend, because I'm not going to get this all done in a week. I'm probably going to get... tomorrow I'll probably get the hanger done, maybe start on that, because I have college, and college is beginning to piss me off, because apparently I haven't done anything, despite the fact I did it all. Friday I have the whole day, so I'll probably get all the caves done, apart from the main cave, because I need reference for that.
Okay. So just message me when you get to that
Yeah,
part.
because the main cave is of course a location on Xenia which will unload by the time I get there. And even then, when I get there, it's pretty much useless because everything's such a low resolution.
Luckily, you have some with an XDK that
Yeah, it's helpful. Very helpful.
That has a high resolution texture.
Then I've got to do this command center, which requires some repairs because this is the most fucked part in the model.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remodel a bit of that. I was completely unable to get that working because it merged LOD0, LOD1, LOD2, and LOD3, and the fucking collision model all in that one piece. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know what to do there because it was just
It's just these two. This corridor I've fixed up a bit because I did actually start this corridor a while back. But no, it's this little corner here and this room that are just fucked. And even then, there's just massive amounts of missing polys.
Am I going to have to resend you bits of these models?
That room, just that room. Everything else is fine. Just that room and this main cave, because this main cave also looks like it's... Yeah.
Main cave? Which one?
The central cave, the cavern.
Central one?
Yeah.
You'll have to remove the polys one by one on your end.
Actually...
You should be able to tell which one's which.
Alright, let's find out. Have I selected everything, or have I just selected the broken polys? Let's find out. No, I selected everything, meaning yes, I'm going to have to go through and delete every poly individually.
Okay, well wait, hold on, give me a second.
I selected all faces that were joined, and apparently every single face in that cavern is joined. Meaning, there's no way to unfuck it without manual.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can...
It works sometimes, but it didn't work now. No, it won't be Galactic Civil War only. Because that's boring. Nobody likes a Galactic Civil War only map.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, fuck me. No.
What?
No.
What?
Okay, well... Okay. These are asses.
These just... Yeah, these are full tile.
Can't fucking do anything because, well, all of the LOD models are merged into this.
It's a clusterfuck. Now I can see why you want me to do it so much.
The outside's better. But I'm doing
the outside's fine. There are a couple of rooms in the model which aren't too bad. And then there's just, like, the rooms which are already the most complex UV map, which are just completely fucked. Because the rooms I've already started undone, I only started them because they're not completely fucked. And are usable. It becomes a pain when doing the caves though, because if I delete the wrong poly, then it fucks up the model, which is what I've accidentally done in a few locations on this cavern here, which was the cavern I actually did start properly. There's some areas where nothing lines up because I deleted the wrong polys and then couldn't be fucked to go back because I didn't realise until I started UV mapping. And these holes started appearing.
this is absolutely insane. Wow.
Isn't this such a beautiful model?
Even I'm starting to get slightly annoyed by this.
I'm gonna have nightmares about this for the next 3 years.
You're gonna be hired by the game student. You're gonna be like, so
No. I'm gonna be hired to just extract old game models because they're just fucked. Jesus Christ, this is like, I've always wondered why you just didn't do this yourself, and now I know you hate it as much as I do, for the same reasons I do.
If it was easy, it would have been done by now.
That is a true statement.
Always think about it that way.
I mean, I've made decent progress considering a couple of rooms have been finished, and it's the first time a room has been finished on this model. Because you...
Yeah, 2 rooms finished.
I've 3 at the moment, but 1 I'm going to go over because, yeah, that's the thing I did 2 years ago, and that was a mess when I sent it to you the first time. So I don't trust my UV mapping in that area. So that mainly just me going over fixing it because half of it was done yesterday.
Well, my promise still stands. If you finish this interior, I'll get you the exterior in about 2 weeks, and then yeah, you'll be done with that.
Just enough time for Fabricio to fix this pre-demo.
So like a month and a half?
I don't know, because I tried multiplayer. The server actually runs, as in I've left it running, and it's still running now. Means the server doesn't crash, which is the best thing to come out of this. The clients, on the other hand, can't handle the map while playing multiplayer.
Yes, the wisdom of a Jedi.
So I'm...
Why the fuck? Oh, do you want to also UV map the tributary?
The tributary. Yes, that is something that genuinely has interested me. Bear in mind, that's a lot simpler compared to fucking Desolation Station.
Well, you need to make the high poly model.
Wait, you want me to make the model?
Now I'll probably make it.
Yeah, you make it. I can't model for shit. Well, I can, just not very well. To something of that standard, no. To something of Battlefront 2 standard, yes.
I don't think I have a way of actually like loading onto that without going to like, the single player. And the single player is fucking hard, dude.
I've loaded onto it without going on to single player.
How?
Oh, it's not instant action.
Is it through free play or?
It was free play. I managed to load in. I remember. Because I remember checking out the map like, wow, this is fucking awesome. I've never seen this because...
Yeah, but don't you like fall through the fucking map or some shit? Oh, well, my XDK just crashed.
Hang on. I have loaded into it. I remember it. There's like 2 tributary beams. George Shore, Old Imperial Shipyard, Imperial Interdictor.
Transport.
Yeah, it wasn't tributary beam. I think I managed to load in and run around. Yeah, it was this. I managed to load in and run around.
Oh, fuck. That looks really good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It actually loaded in. Like I remember seeing it textures like, oh yeah, and then yeah, it actually loads in because there's nothing loaded. This is probably one of the only moments where you see Xenia not... There we go. That's more like Xenia. That's beginning to look more like...
Dude, Dude, I didn't realize you could even like load into this model.
No, you
that's
can't load the tributary beam map. You have to load the laser
the
beam
beam
transport.
Yeah.
And you get to explore it. Bear in mind, it's pretty much just the Star Destroyer. Just looks a bit cooler and is smaller. It's literally a Y shape.
Well, this shit was used for two campaign missions, and see on our roadmap we have. Hold on. So on our roadmap, no, it was used for two. It was used for Kashyyyk and.
So do you want me to? It'll just be the interior with tributary, won't it?
Yeah, because I already have.
It's really not actually that. It's detailed, but it's really not that big, so that shouldn't take massive amount of time.
So we have So right now for June through July, we have the Balance of the Force content update for all Steam members.
So yeah,
and that would be all heroes done for the game, and 1 force power for each hero. And then for July through September, we have the Act 1 Splintered Legion DLC expansion pack, whatever the fuck it's called, right? That's the first 4 campaign missions. And then anything after that would be, I believe, because we have Act 2, I think, immediately like right after that.
Yeah.
So that would be like October through like November.
Oh, so I have plenty of time to complete Desolation Station.
Yeah, so, but then you'd also need Yavin done and Indoor done, and I have Hoth done, and I almost have Indoor done. I'm just missing a few things on that, but I need.
Are you gonna change the tributary beam at all? Because I don't really like the fact it has a front hanger. I don't find it necessary. It's just
the front hanger.
It has.
What's so bad about it?
It just seems weird having these 3 shields. It's like it's just a bit excessive. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it doesn't really fit the rest of Star Wars, where ships traditionally had 1 or 2 hangers, well, shields, and this just has 3 for the sake of having 3 and looking cool.
Well, sometimes it's better to look cool than make sense.
Well, I suppose this is Star Wars Legends, so we don't need to care about the actual canon Imperial architecture.
Actually, I think that it was in like a comic book or some shit beforehand.
I think it's just a pre-existing ship type. Because, I mean, Desolation Station's canon.
Wait, it is?
It is a canon Imperial station used for the manufacturing of the Death Star.
Are you sure it isn't Legends? Like, it's actually...
It is canon because it's in the Tarkin book.
No fucking way.
And I believe it is actually referenced as Desolation Station.
See, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Desolation Station. Wikipedia. In canon, it's mentioned by Vader. The warehouse workers and salvagers who supplied the conspirators have been dealt with, including several scientists at Desolation Station who violated the terms of their security oath.
But they never talked about X2.
X2 and shit isn't canon, but Desolation Station was an Imperial outpost charged with overseeing the research behind the implementation of a Death Star. And then a description of a Death Star. Material, it was the station that designed the hyperdrive of the super weapon, so...
Well, I'll tell you this, alright, the tributary shit looks extremely detailed. I'm loaded into it right now, and it has all... I'm surprised that it has all of the light maps finished. I mean, it looks like a properly finished model.
Despite the fact it isn't.
Compared to the rest of the map's lighting, this literally looks like R9 lighting. I'm not even kidding.
It's probably because because you're loading on a dev kit, everything is probably loading properly because of how little there is to load. Like on Xenia, it looked brilliant because it was loading a lot less. When you have to load all of it, that's when the textures start loading incorrectly and normals and shit, so you end up getting this really blurry mess.
Here, wait, I'll go send you this.
Where's tributary? These are all earlier screenshots. I swear for you had other tributary screenshots, Omar.
You can add that to your wiki, Omar. Look at that. I mean, it looks pretty good.
That is pretty cool. It looks good because it's actually loading the textures at full resolution, as opposed to, you know, the usual 360 resolution of like 6.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like surprised that it's actually like loading in all these textures at the highest resolution.
It seems the tributary beam at one point did have only 2 hangers. Or at least the front hanger was never used. So I don't know why they have the front shield, and the other 2 were used. Wait, tributary shows up on Desolation Station?
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit, yeah, this is on my to-do list. I need this.
Wait, you're actually added to like the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, good fucking luck. Modeling this model. I'm looking into it. This shit looks extremely...
Wait, you want me to model it or just texture it? 'Cause texturing I can do.
I think I might model it because this looks extremely fucking detailed. I mean, like, you would have a hard time making this. You'd have a really, really bad time making this model.
Yeah, I have a bad time doing most shit for Battlefront 3.
Let's see if I can actually like jump into the super laser here. I can. Okay. Yeah, I just jumped inside like the super laser area. And there is one thing that it didn't kill me, but there is one thing that I'm kind of like about is the fact that the light color isn't. Hold on. For the laser, is it supposed to be green lights inside the laser or white?
What light is it giving off?
It's white right now.
The problem is the only images I have are tributary on the wiki, and the wiki's fucking out of date images. Can't compare them to R7. It's the lighting's all whacking. The screenshots there.
Yeah, I know. The pictures that Omar has is not really I would say final.
No, I'd guess it is a green laser.
They fucked up on the portals for the tributary because there's actually supposed to be.
Well, this is a test map, so I don't think they really needed the portals to be set up correctly. This was pretty much just testing the environment. They usually in the test rooms the portals are fucked up anyway. Why spend time refining a test room?
Still makes it extremely hard to make this model because there's a bunch of like random like doors and areas and stuff like that I can't really reach because I don't have a jetpack or a sniper on this map.
I'm sure you can change it to load the jetpack as opposed to the fucking default.
Someone's gonna have to like mod it in.
Yeah, no, I doubt anyone's gonna bother doing that.
Core is listening, but I thought he'd do that because.
Oh shit! There's been activity in chat, so I've been ignoring it because I'm being busy, being invested.
Anyway, you're still doing. Okay, yeah, all right. So, I guess. Well, that's happening.
You know what's a pain for you?
What's up?
Death Star 2. Have fun.
Oh, fuck that. No! Fuck no.
You don't
Alright,
like doing interior maps, do you?
I fucking don't. They're fucking awful.
So detailed. They're great maps, just details.
And it's like, I've never seen. Okay, right. So what gets me is that these character models are extremely low poly, right? But for
Yep.
some reason, the worlds are like unnecessarily high poly for a seventh. Is it seventh or sixth? Is it seventh?
I think it's 6.
Sixth generation console. They're like unnecessarily high poly.
Well, the world space is what you're going to be looking at most of the time. And I think I don't know what's wrong with the character models, why they were such low polys. Bear in mind, I've never actually bothered comparing their poly count to another early 360 game.
The Force Unleashed one.
Yeah, I would say it's a good comparison, but you need to think that
Like okay, even when Omar said some maps got reduced in like poly count from what I've discovered. So Tatooine, for example, there's like way less decals. Most of the models that you'll see in
that
there
would be
use
optimization, with something they clearly had an issue with on the 360.
right, and they used displacement models. Well, not displacement. Displacement textures more instead of just increasing the poly count of the mesh. You start to notice that, and also Tatooine on like the later R9 footage, it does have decals retard. It on like the top corner edges of like buildings, you'll start to see like these like weird like indents. Those are the displacement maps that they use um, for the Tatooine models, and unfortunately, I don't have those, so I can't match them up quite well. So, someone wants to donate those map models. If someone's watching and has those map models. Hello.
I don't think anyone from former Free Radical watches my streams.
Anyway, who wants to watch some gameplay of the game?
That is well, my viewers will probably enjoy it, despite the fact I've seen quite a bit of lovely testing, like respawns. I got to see someone commit suicide repeatedly, trying to fix a problem with the camera.
You're gonna get like a really cool you're gonna get like a really cool like 15 frames per second gameplay.
Oh sweet, yeah, because it's got to go through your desktop capture and then through my stream.
No, the game's gonna run at 15 frames per second.
Neat.
Because for some reason I can't turn off the cruiser interiors. So that makes it really, really hard for me to get a good running game for you. No, well, not really. I think I kind of broke it.
This is a lovely black screen.
Yes. Well, it's loading in the main menu.
I think you should add a better way to load in the main menu.
Nope, because it has to load in all the maps before you go into the main menu. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bunch of issues with other game modes that we have planned.
What other game modes do you have planned?
Well, it's a complete revamp of Galactic Conquest.
So you're planning Galactic Conquest. Have fun.
It's completely revamped. It's like not the usual Galactic Conquest that you can think of. It's
each game introduced a different iteration of Galactic Conquest. Rebellion introduced actually keeping up reinforcements on each planet, which is annoying. Battlefront 2 was just power ups basically, and then Battlefront 1 was just this. I don't think anyone really understood Galactic Conquest back in the day of Battlefront 1.
Uh, Omar, no, it's not the BF3 Galactic Conquest. It's I think you remember me talking about this war game mode a while back, where you could fly into a cruiser and go to the bridge and seamlessly hyperspace to a different planet without any loading screens.
So basically,
Uh,
it's real-time Galactic Conquest then.
yeah, pretty much.
You're gonna have to think of a better way to control fleets then, because unless you're jumping cruiser to a different planet and then invading as you would on Battlefront 2 and then hoping that actually could work, yeah. It's basically if you just set up to be Battlefront 2's Galactic Conquest, but real time, as in order to buy shit, you need to go to your cruiser, and then move your cruiser yourself, and then the enemy is doing the same thing.
We have a 15-page design document on this.
This is going to
So
be
we have it all
interesting.
laid out.
This will be interesting to eventually see.
Oh, it's a while off. We're talking maybe like 6 months.
Well, you need to get everything else out of the way. Are you going to have other traditional Battlefront game loads? By
First of all,
traditional, I don't
perfect.
mean EA's fucked versions, because they can't.
Well, I need to. Well, first of all, I need to talk to Matt because we figured out this new way of
Quality 5 FPS.
yes we figured out a new way of doing nav meshes for the AI, so they take different routes towards CPs, and yeah, I have to put that in like today.
Oh, you know what I love about the EA Front 2?
So
I love the fact you can play Jetpack Blast and a more autistic version of not Jetpack Blast, Jetpack Cargo, but you can't play actual cargo. You know, you can play autistic Capture the Flag, where everyone just jumps across the map, but you can't play Capture the Flag.
oh right, I just want to show people just to assert dominance.
What, your amazing menu?
There it is. Wait, no, wait, you can't see it. Ah, shit. Okay. There it is. That image there. I'm so proud of that.
What, yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 3 Classic 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mode.
Yeah,
Alright, which map are we seeing here?
Well, whichever one's complete.
Bespin, Kato, Coruscant, Dantooine, Hawk, Kashyyyk.
What maps do what map does my viewer want to? What viewers want to see? If they're still active, they should speak very quickly because there's a 5-second delay and we don't have patience. Hoff.
Alright.
No vertical Battlefront.
No, because it doesn't work properly for this map.
Remember, guys, this will probably be the next new map to Legacy. Because Tessellation Station's going to be, even though its assets are going to be complete, it's not going to be imported for ages. Because of optimization issues.
See if this even loads in time.
I really miss the old Star Wars game look.
Alright, which side am I doing? Actually, let's do Empire because I actually want to show that off. Oh, that's broken. That's a bug right there. Yeah, no, for some reason, these sniper classes can like merge into like the ground, so it's really, really broken right now.
On the snipers meant to be stealthy anyway. You can't see them this way.
quite a bit of bugs because I was redoing a lot of the AI beforehand.
What is with just the
So
rectangular? Is that an ice lake right there? Just rectangular in the middle of the map on your left?
oh no, it's some ice thing that Free Radical did or some shit. I don't
I think you
know.
should improve that a bit. You know what I like about EA Front 2? The lack of being able to play the only game mode that people like on any other era. So you can only play fucking Capital Supremacy on Clone Wars. Because I actually really want to play, you know, something like Hoth. But nah. Nice to see the cameras fixed. Mostly.
Oh well, someone just fell through the map. Look at that. There you go.
Hello. Man down.
Yeah, we have a bit of issues with that. It's just like the spawn box is really
Just
broken.
add a kill box underneath the entire map. That way, if anyone drops through, they instantly die and respawn. It's a
We're
temporary
planning on doing a
fix while you
we're planning
solve
on
the
doing
issue.